Alright, so I'm driving to the comic book store. I'm super pumped. I'm actually going to get my comics on time. There was nothing going on. And 5 minutes before I get to the store, the shop calls me. Mike, I'm sorry, but the books are going to be late again. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, always helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, I'm bringing you Spider Slayer's Comic Book Haul. Fans, this is episode 471, and this is a video series where each and every week I show you, the fans, what I picked up at the comic book store, which is Comic Central. And yes, guys, I want to appreciate all their hard work and their great deals that they provide for me each and every week. And unfortunately, right, shipping issues happen, and once again, it has happened once again. And I understand why in this particular case. You know, at first I was very upset, but when I heard the reason why, I totally get it. So again, when they come in, I think it's going to be tonight, and then hopefully I'll be able to pick them up. And the books that I did not get was my Marvel books and my independent books, but somehow, some way, I always find a way to buy something to share with you guys. So what did I get? Well, let's find out. Mysterious Black Bag is coming in full effect. That's right, here we go. Mysterious Black Bag, and I'm going to reveal what's inside. And in the meantime, guys, if you want to win these fabulous X-Men prizes, guys, stay tuned to the end of this video and find out how you can win. All right, so here we go. That's what I got until tomorrow, so we'll see what it is, right? All right, so here we go. First things first, I wound up getting bags and boards. That's always a common theme, right? And then I think the first thing that's kind of a standout this week, and I don't read the series, is Catwoman issue 30. We got the Jenny Frison variants cover, where this was my favorite comic book cover of the week. So if you guys have not checked out my top 10 comic book covers of the week, go ahead and check out that video series. You get to vote on which is your favorite, and it's a lot of fun. People really enjoy it. Let's check out some of the artwork that's inside when it comes to Catwoman. Again, I don't know what this series is really about. Here's her changing, so I guess that's kind of cool. Her putting on the Catwoman outfit. And here's her swinging around or jumping around. So it looks kind of cool. A little dark, right? So, yeah, that's Catwoman. Really cool cover. Happy to have it in my collection. All right. The next Bat Family book we wound up getting is Nightwing. This is issue 79. Tom Taylor's first issue of this on his run on this title was absolutely phenomenal. I'm so excited that he's on this book, and from what I heard, this book is going to be popular or is a spec book because there's a first appearance of a particular character in here. So yeah, I'm curious to see who that actual character is, because 78 was selling for like $20 or something like that as well. So Nightwing all of a sudden has some value in it. So we'll see what happens with Nightwing, but I'm really looking forward to it. I like how Barbara is integrated in the series as well. So Nightwing, this is issue 79. All right. Next is a book that I don't know how long I'll be on for, but this is Justice League issue 60, Brian Michael Bendis. How long does he tell a particular story before it goes anywhere? I don't know. We'll see. We have Naomi making her way in the book for the first time in here, and I know he wants Naomi in this book because that is his creation. So we got her in there. Seems like a lot of standing around talking with the Justice League, not a lot of action happening here, and that could make for a very boring comic book. So I don't know, we'll see. So maybe it's an assembly of the team, I don't know. So here's more of that right there. It looks like we got that character Brutus is back, who wants to take over the world. So that's Justice League, that's issue 60. All right. And the next DC book that I wound up getting is The Flash. This is issue 769. First issue was all right. It wasn't like, it didn't blow me away, but it was good. Wally wasn't killing anybody. Like I said previously, he basically got thrusted into prehistoric age, and he was like a caveman running away from a raptor who had the Speed Force. So something's going on with the Speed Force, and now we get to see Flash in a different body, and he is Impulse. So yeah, it could be interesting. The artwork changes throughout the book. It changed twice in the first issue, and then let's see if it changes again later on. I think this is different art in here too. So, and he's basically time jumping. I think that's what's going on in this series. So how long does it go on for? I don't know. We'll see. Are you guys still excited about The Flash? All right. And then the next book that we're going to be talking about is Batman 0. Fortnite. This is issue 1 of 6. That's right, guys. This book is so hot right now. Super popular. I was only able to get one copy. That's all they would allow at my shop because everyone's been asking for it. And I don't care. I'm going to take it out of the poly bag because my son is actually going to use the code in it because he wants it for Fortnite. If somehow I can get another copy, I'll get another copy. But, you know, who knows if this book is going to be worth anything in the future. We'll see. So here is the actual book. Let's check out the artwork inside, which it actually looks pretty good. You know, hopefully the story is good too. You got Harley in there. So here's some more of the artwork there too. I'm curious where the actual code is, if it's in the back of the book or whatnot. You get to see Batman land in the Fortnite world. So I think for Fortnite readers, I think this is actually a good idea. This is a great way to get comics and video games to cross over. And from what my shop told me, they said there was a lot of kids that played Fortnite and went after this comic book. Now, whether they used it to read it or not, that's a whole different story. But there is the code right there in the back. So yeah, there you have it. There's the Fortnite spectacular issue. And how much can you sell this code for on eBay? I don't know, but I'm not selling it. All right. And before we continue any further, guys, I want to just give out some Facebook group shout outs. And if you guys want to become members of the Facebook group page called Comic Book Corner 2.0, Webheads Unite. Guys, all you have to do is just go onto that page and I'll look over you, make sure you're a real person. I'll approve you, and each and every week you can share your hauls, your statues, your comic book rooms, whatever it is that you want to share, and it could be possible that I shout you out in future hauls. So let's get started with this Facebook group shout out, and the first one goes to Juan Zabala. Not bad for $2 a book. So he looked like he got a whole bunch of $2 books here. Looks like he got some Spider-Man. It looks like he's got Amazing Spider-Man in there, some Defenders in there, Ultraman, some all new Avengers, which is kind of cool. So congratulations, Juan, on landing those $2 books. Those are the best deals, man. Next, we have Walter Joseph Kovacs, who is saying, another day looking through back issue bins for awesome hidden gems. So you got Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's got an X-Men, Peter Parker, Spectacular, Marvel Comics presents Wolverine. He's got some new Teen Titans in there. So yeah, man, again, those dollar bins, that's where you want it, right? That's like especially me this past weekend, where I found a whole run of X Factor comic books for such a cheap and inexpensive price. Next, we have James F. Reynolds. He goes, I need a comic book anonymous or something, LOL. 3 comic shops, 3 days. I hope everyone is well. You can see all the books that he picked up here, whether it was Batman the Detective, Spider-Man, Spider Shadow, Daredevil, Thor, all kinds of great comic books. Do you have a problem in collecting comic books? The first problem is what is it? They say the first thing to do is admit that you have a problem. So, yeah. And then last but not least, guys, we have Paul Strickland. He says, finally finished my shelving for my collection. I still plan on putting up more comics in front of the boxes to help identify, and also more framed comics on the walls. From left to right, one shelf for indies, one shelf for DC, and 3 shelves for Marvel. And then he's got his dog in there. So that's a really tight comic book room right there, how all those shelves have comic book boxes with the pictures on it. Man, my room doesn't look like that. So congratulations on putting that nice room together, and hopefully it's easy for you, Paul, to find all those comics. All right, guys, so let's get back to the haul. Now I wound up picking up some back issues once again, because again, my Marvels and my indies did not arrive. So hopefully I'll be able to pick those up tomorrow. And for you guys that knew that I picked up a whole bunch of X Factor books this past weekend, I found more. That's right. So a few more here. We got X Factor Annual. We wound up getting issue 6. So that adds to the X Factor collection. I wound up getting Annual issue 3, where we have, I think it's High Evolutionary doing battle against Apocalypse. So that's cool. X Factor Annual issue 8. So we got that newer team on there. And then in that run that I collected, it stopped at issue 121, and I think they stopped the collection because it wasn't consecutive anymore. So I wound up finding issue 123 of the series, and then I found issue 126 as well of the original volume. And then I wound up finding Factor X. I think that's what it says. Or should it be X Factor? I don't know. But it says The Age of Apocalypse. So that's kind of cool. And there's the back of it. It's a set that contains issues 1 through 4. Paid $5 for this. So that's kind of cool. And then last but not least, the highlight that I wound up getting, the highlight book, I guess you would want to say, is the Incredible Hulk first appearance of Maestro. So I wound up getting that issue. Pretty nice looking cover was there. It's part 1 of 2. It's oversized. It's like a bounded little book in there. So it's like, I don't know, maybe it's like 60 pages or whatever, but originally it went for $6. So that's kind of cool to have the first appearance of Maestro. And, I'll check it out and see what it has to offer. So there you go. I made nothing into something, like I always do when it comes to these comic book hauls when my books don't arrive on time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Guys, if you want to enter in this Road to 10K X-Men giveaway, guys, make sure you do the basic things by subscribing to the channel, like this video, don't forget to hit that bell, and of course, you got to comment on this video. I want to hear some of the stuff that you picked up for this week, and were your comics delayed? So as always, guys, I'll leave you more content right here to check out. And thank you so much for taking the time for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0 and commenting and all that great stuff. So until next time, enjoy all those new comic books, guys. See you soon. Bye.